Tammy Bruce hosts Get Tammy Bruce on Fox Nation, which is reason enough to subscribe. And she joins us tonight. Tammy, on some parts of the Epstein Ranch, surveillance cameras were not allowed.
I bet.
What do you make of all this? It's so creepy. I can barely stand it.
Yeah, I mean, we're both laughing because it's that creepy. This is the creepy, dark laugh that it's inexplicable. But here's what is fascinating to me, and understandably, you know, the focus has been on Bill Clinton and the flights that he's taking. This story clearly places Hillary Clinton in that same realm. But it's not just that dynamic. Here now we've got Hillary Clinton with a link to Jeffrey Epstein. We clearly know of a strong link with her and Harvey Weinstein. Ronan Farrow just this week came out with an admission that not only, of course, we know through his book that she tried to have an associate push him off of the Weinstein story, but now he's saying that their relationship changed after he investigated Weinstein. So this is not a woman who's caught up in some kind of a circle and is shocked by what's going on. She tried to punish Ronan Farrow for doing his investigation. And now, while she's never talked about Epstein, she's been there as well, to say nothing of her husband's history. So all three men clearly credibly accused of rape, for the other two, also sex trafficking. How does that work? That Hillary Clinton is in the link with all of those men, while Ghislaine Maxwell, the associate of Epstein, is effectively a fugitive. Her life is over. Prince Andrew's life is over and ruined. His daughter's lives, they'll probably won't be royals and they won't have the same future they expected. But Hillary Clinton is still being encouraged to run for president. And she's the only one with links to all three of those men.
So if she runs, do you think it would be fair to ask her? This ranch apparently had an 8-person, quote, party shower. I would ask, if I were covering the campaign, like, what do you know about that? Did you ever see the 8-person party shower? What do you suppose went on there? What were you doing there?
I mean, these are very basic questions. Like, what is she? Is it a coincidence that these are the men in her life? You know,
it's a great point.
What is it about these men that she thought was fine, but then we find out that two of them, at least, were perhaps two of the most prolific abusers of women and rapists in the last half a century.
Can I just ask, I know you're not a mathematician, I want to put you on the spot, but what do you think the odds of that are?
I think I would probably in one day be struck by lightning and win the lottery. Those odds are higher than these choices. Who you associate with is a choice. And she's made remarkable choices.
Yes.
And interestingly, these two men also relied on a unique kind of protection that we still don't understand perfectly about how did they get away with what they did for so long.
Well, it's a great question.
And they've got a common thread, and that common thread is named Hillary. And yet we keep focusing on Bill. I would say that these kinds of questions, this is just the surface, I'm sure. We need to ask those questions, and she should be asked them, and she should answer them, because we've never heard it.
We don't even know where the money came from. How did Jeffrey Epstein get so rich? How did he afford an 8-person party shower in New Mexico and molestation island in a plane? So I thought we had a press corps in this country. Like, if you can't answer that question, I know it has nothing to do with Ukraine, but
if we're willing to ruin lives, if we're willing to ruin various lives of people who are associated with him, why is a woman who seems now to be associated with him not facing the same scrutiny as other, and yet she's in even a more complicated web than Maxwell or Prince Andrew? We just want some fairness across the board.
Amen. The great Tammy Bruce.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
Thank you.